How did Connor go from crying over Megan to saying, oh yeah, this is the best time to be alive? All because you're seeing girls in lingerie and now you're excited, but you were literally crying about Megan. Crazy. Men, never trust them. So, today's Love Island. I loved, obviously in the beginning, it was Yasmin, Tony and Shakira chatting. And I loved when Yasmin was like, because Shakira was like, yeah, she's so done with Harry. And Yasmin was like, yeah, you're not like Helena. Yeah, she's not. She has self-respect. And hopefully after today's events, she's not going to go back to Harry. I didn't like, yeah. So I guess what had happened was Alima felt awkward. And instead of sitting with her normal group, she went and sat with the mean girls. And then she was just like, oh, I can feel the tension. And then Meg's like, yeah, like obviously she kissed Dejan. Do you want to go talk to her together? So then as a group of 4, they all walked towards that direction. And then obviously Helena and Emily split off. And it was just Tony, Meg and Alima. And they're like, Tony, do you want to come for a chat? It just felt like an ambush. It didn't need to be done like that. I didn't really like that. So wasn't really happy in that sense. But it's okay. They obviously had a chat. And Tony obviously got upset because, well, Halima just said, look, if you're upset about the kiss, like, you know, let me know. She's like, no, like, I'm not upset about it. But she didn't. She started crying. And, like, Meg, she's still giving mean girl. Someone said she was smirking. I don't know if she was. Did anyone see her smirking? She probably was. It would not surprise me because that is definitely in her character. So she obviously goes off to the toilet to like stop crying. She comes back and then Meg's like, oh, I'm not pissed off about the kiss. So why did you bring it up? You're clearly pressed. Like, I don't understand why you're trying to lie about, like, you're clearly pressed. Stand on your pressedness. She's clearly been warned after her chat with Melisha. So she's trying to like rein it in. But anyway, Harrison then comes over to like take her for a chat or whatever. And what I don't get actually, how can I forget this? Harrison, you will pay for your crimes. You will actually pay. Because why are you going to Helena and you're saying, oh yeah, I had my speech planned out. That speech was actually going to be for you. Saying all this shit. And then when he goes over to chat to Tony, he's like, oh, when Tony asked him, who would you pick if Helena was up there? And he was like, oh, it's 50-50. If you're going to be a dick, stand on it. Actually grow some balls. Like, don't be a pussy. Stand on it. If you want to move like that, if you want Helena, pick Helena and stick with it. Like, I don't know why you're trying to actually play both fields. Then obviously Mrs. Meg, that's not pressed, goes over to tap to Dejan and she's like, why are you grabbing her yash? How can Dejan say, did I squeeze it? Guys, this guy's a criminal. He's actually a troll. He's rage baiting. Because what do you mean? Did I squeeze it? No, that actually made me laugh. Well done, Dejan. You made me laugh. And then obviously we had the recoupling and it was the boys choosing. So Tommy picked Emily. Giorgio picked Yasmin. I did not like his speech because what do you mean? This girl's been giving me attention. So you're picking her because she gave you attention? Come on now, Giorgio, do better. Harry picked Shakira. Actually, I can't even do that anymore because at the end of the episode, even I'm going to start crying. Dejan picked Meg. Ben picked Helena. Guys, let us band together and vote them out together. Let's get rid of the evil together, all in one go. The evil will flee the land and they will be rid of the mean. That would be so good, guys. Harrison picked Tony. Doesn't want her though. And I didn't like this, okay? When it was Connor's go, obviously Alima was the last to go. And the song that was playing, the lyrics was like, just as friends. And it was like, falling for a friend. Something friend. Anyway, Connor picked Alima. And then we come back and Shakira had a chat with Harry. Harry is just so good at worming his way back into situations. Like, I don't know how he does it. But then he had a chat with the boys and was saying he actually wants Helena. What is wrong with this man? Why? You're 30. You are 30 years old. Make up your mind. Like, by now, you're 30. Why are you acting like you're, I don't know, 12? It's weird. Helena and Tony then actually had a chat and Tony immediately apologized, which was actually really nice to see. So hopefully people will lay off Tony now. Like, she literally said, when I'm angry, I just do all of this. Fairs. Tommy and Emily then had a chat on the terrace and they kissed and it just felt so forced. I was just like, oh, I don't really feel the chemistry. I just feel like you guys just feel like you have to do this because that's all you've got. I feel like if a bombshell comes, they're both going to switch you know, and that's fine. I'd rather them do that than forcing this. Like, they don't have to be together. It's like, you know, when you're in a friendship group and it breaks up, or no, that's not the, I'm trying to think of a good way of explaining it. You know, when basically two people become friends because of a mutual dislike for one person, that's what it's giving, because they both don't like their ex-partners because of what they did. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, then obviously it was the Heart Race Challenge, and it was good. I've done a video separately on the Heart Race Challenge. I enjoyed it. It was good to watch. But at the end of it, Meg she always has an issue, because obviously Tommy, he was like, his heart wasn't racing for Emily, it was raced for Tony, and he just was like, oh yeah, you know, it's because she was the first one, and and then Dejan's heart was raised the most by Yasmin, and then Meg was just like, oh, you don't have an excuse, because Tommy obviously gave that excuse. She was like, where's your excuse? Like, you don't have an excuse. And then she's like, oh, it's just a joke. Girl, why does she keep doing these passive-aggressive things and then label it as a joke? It's clearly not a joke. You're clearly pressed. It's so annoying. Like, bloody hell, everything's a bloody issue. Relax. But anyway, let's go to the comments, guys. Let's chat.